Well, hello, good people. Hang on for 1 second here. Marco's here, of course, with. And as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. So let me ask you guys, what are your plans for New Year's? What y'all doing? You know, we always have our Friday night live streams, and I think we're just going to carry the live stream on into next year. So if you've got nowhere else to go, and you don't want to go out there and fight the madness of all the crazies, then plan on joining me and Joe Boo Sports Report, and maybe my bride might even be on there. Mike, he's got some other plans. He won't be here.
I'll see you next year.
Will you? Next year? Damn. Okay.
I love saying that even though it's only a couple of days away.
True
Not even that.
Well, tomorrow at midnight. So, Michael brought up an interesting take here. I always say, have a take and don't suck. And that take was, if the Eagles end up locking up
the 7th seed,
they can lock up the 7th seed?
If the Green Bay wins, they win, and the 49ers, and they got help because of the Dolphins won. Now, there's another scenario where they can get higher than the 7th seed, but
no, they can't get in the 7th.
No, that's the 7th seed. That's what. But there's another scenario where they can win, where they can get a higher seed in the wild card. But as of right now, that's what they need to get the 7th seed. Which means that means we will play them the first round of the playoffs, depending on what Green Bay does the following week.
Okay.
So it's like,
well, here's the question then.
If we play,
and this is.
That's a good question.
Somebody ordered 6 of these. 6 Joe Bars.
I didn't know they just ordered 5 for all the rings that we had.
No, he's planning ahead.
Oh.
So the question is, should the Cowboys rest players
or play hard
to demoralize the Eagles if they're both going to be in the playoffs?
No, that's not playing. Green Bay winning means to have a number 2 seed. So they're not at the 7th seed. And Green Bay wins out, we're playing them first round of the playoffs.
But see, technically though, well, no, but see, here's the thing that you're not thinking of though. If the Cowboys lose to the Eagles, they may not be the 2nd seed, because then Tampa Bay or the Rams.
I'm not saying lose. I'm talking about if it ends up that we're playing them. Well, I still think we should win that game, but it's how you play.
Well, as good as the Eagles feel though right now, understand one thing, that the Eagles.
I mean, my question: do you destroy them?
The Eagles haven't beat a team with a winning record all season. As much as people say, "Well, Dak ain't beat nobody," well, the Eagles certainly haven't either. Okay, you ain't beat nobody, and I mean nobody.
But do you want to play hard, or do you want to rest players?
I'd like to beat the crap out of the Eagles. That's just me.
And then beat them again the following week.
That's right. So that way I can say you're a 3-time loser.
Because Green Bay wins out, and we end up winning, at least winning out, then we got number 2 seed.
Well, I think Green Bay plays Sunday night.
Yeah, so Eagles won't know until Sunday night, and we won't know either until Sunday night.
Well, the Green Bay, if we lose, then all they have to do is win against Minnesota, and then they've got home field. I need one more at the bracelet, boss. So I don't know. Hang on, hold on for a second. You have a good feeling about Sunday? You mean playing football next year? One other thing too, Brother Ross had a question posed to him about the fantasy football, and they wanted to know about prizes for the winners.
Well, you can do trophies, or you can do.
Yeah, so we'll be doing like Joe Barty's.
Well, can't you do like a Joe Boo Sports Report trophy?
Yeah, I wish I had the CAD machine because then I could actually engrave
yeah,
it.
because did you order it?
Not yet. I got to get a few more sales to finish this off.
Well, maybe they can wait for the prize until you get the CAD machine.
Well, I'm hoping to order it next week, in which case then I can do all kinds of stuff. So what do you think? That's six. They got to dry and then touch up the paint on it.
Yeah, I can ship them
So
out
6 silver.
tomorrow.
My thought is this: resting players is kind of like a bye week, and in the past, the Cowboys coming off bye weeks have not always been great.
Remember what happened Dak Prescott's rookie year when they set a lot of the starters for almost a month?
Yeah.
And we went to that first playoff game and had our ass handed to us.
We went toe to toe with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, but
Dak had 304 yards.
we would have been more prepared if they didn't sit everybody out for almost a month.
The problem with that game is we didn't have the defense that we have now. That was the problem right there. We had the defense we had now that could stop Aaron Rodgers. And I want you to think about a couple of things, because I talked about Aaron Rodgers earlier. Here's what's interesting. Everybody talks about how, Dak Prescott's in a slump, right?
Yeah.
We averaged 30.5 points a game.
The last 2 games was his best.
Aaron Rodgers only averages 25.5. We averaged 5 more points a game than Aaron Rodgers. Here's another little tad bit. The last 5 weeks, the Packers have given up 28.5 points a game, which is 29th in the NFL. That doesn't bode good. You saw how the Cleveland Browns, which their coach, Kevin Stefanski, fucking idiot, sitting here, running all over them. I mean, they literally had like 25 carries and had over 219 yards rushing. And they decide, let's put it in Baker Mayfield's hand because that'll work. Dumb.
And they have a decent team, too.
Dumb shit.
And they won their division last week, too. Now the Bengals have opportunity to win the division. That's how sad it is.
We know the Eagles. It was almost comical yesterday listening to Acho, because he was saying that the best matchup for the Cowboys, team that matches up, would be the Eagles, because the Cowboys give up more yards on the run, and that the Eagles are a good running team.
They could barely even beat Washington with Garrett Gilbert.
Here's the thing.
And they struggled in the first half against the Giants, only scoring 3 points against the Giants in the first half.
Right. Now here's the thing. Here's the thing, though.
Bodes well for us.
The Cowboys can score almost at will. Most teams think, yeah, we can run the football on the Cowboys, but the problem is you don't get that chance because the offense is making points, and you got to pass the ball to try and keep up. But hey, what do I know? I'm a guy here in my workshop building Joe Barty's and talking about the Dallas Cowboys. I'm Mark Holmes with Michael Anthony Fitness Reactions. Used to be on all social media platforms. I'll see you later. Peace.